Alright, so welcome back to my channel, you guys. I have this yellow eyeshadow makeup look. I went ahead and posted it on Instagram and you guys really loved it, so I went ahead and posted it today. But for foundation today, we're going to go ahead and use a Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade Warm Coconut. You guys know it's like my favorite foundation in the whole entire world. I love how it looks dewy on my skin, but at the same time, it keeps me matte throughout the day. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that into my face. So moving on to concealer, I'm going to go ahead and use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Cafe. And just on top of it, I'm going to go ahead and apply the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer in the shade Caramel. The two together is just perfect. I love how it's not too bright on my face. I'm just going to go ahead and blend it into my face. So for contour today, I'm going to go ahead and use my Fenty Beauty Contour Stick in the shade Espresso. This just brings back color into my face because when I go ahead and highlight, I look a little bit ashy. So I go ahead and put this right on top just to bring a little bit more color. So to blend it, I use my beauty blender. I go ahead and blend in the upwards position. That way it doesn't look too muddy on my face. To set my concealer, I'm going to go ahead and use my Milani powder in the shade Banana. I'm just going to put a little bit into the cap. And I do know a lot of people don't bake anymore, but I love baking for my face because I am very, very oily and it really helps control my oils. So moving on to the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and prime my lids with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in the shade Caffeine. And to set it, I'm going to go ahead and use Creme Brûlée from Makeup Geek Cosmetics. So taking Gingerbread from Colored Raine and Oktoberfest from Coastal Scents, I'm going to go ahead and put it in my crease. I always have to use these two no matter what, just because I love how it makes the crease look really warm but not too warm at the same time. It's just perfect for my skin tone. If you guys are looking for a good transition shade, I really do recommend these two. So moving on to the fun part, I'm going to go ahead and take my Anastasia Subculture palette. I'm going to go ahead and take the shade New Wave and put that in my crease. It's a very yellow shade, but it also has a hint of orange, which is why I love it so much. And I do know a lot of people have issues with the Subculture palette, but honestly, you guys, I haven't had any issues whatsoever. So just go ahead and put it in your crease, and it really should warm it up. So because I want the color to be really concentrated, I went ahead and took a more pointy brush. I'm going to go ahead and put all my brushes in the description box, but I'm just going to go ahead and use this brush right here just to really concentrate the color. Now moving on to my favorite part of the whole tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and take Edge from the Subculture palette. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just packing the color onto my lid. I really do recommend a packing brush, but this one right here that I was using was a blending brush, which gave me a little bit of trouble because it will blend the color right away. But if you use a shading brush, it should be fine. Just go ahead and really pack the color on, blend, and then pack it on. So for lashes today, I'm going to go ahead and use my Jasmine Curly Queen lashes. These, you guys, are my absolute favorite. I love how long and wispy they are, and they just make any makeup look so good. Like, look at my eyes. I love it so much. So right now, I'm just removing all the powder on my face, looking ashy as ever. But to bring back a little bit more color into my face, I'm going to go ahead and take my MAC powder in the shade NW45. This just gives me so much coverage and it also brings a lot of color into my face. I love this powder so much. I don't know why I waited so long to use it, but it's absolutely bomb. So moving on to bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and take my Nars Gienah Contour Blush. I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to the perimeters of my face. You guys already know the drill, but this bronzer is so good. I don't think they have it in stores, but they do have it online. So right here, I'm just contouring my nose. It really doesn't do anything for my face because my nose is so big, but I just go ahead and do it just because. But to set my face, I'm going to go ahead and use my MAC Fix Plus. Okay, so for blush, I learned this trick from Jaclyn Hill, and she says if you go ahead and use a fan brush and apply your blush, it just makes it look so diffused and not as harsh, and it's so good. This technique, you guys, if you haven't tried it right now, please go ahead and do. I use it every single day. So for a highlighter, I'm going to go ahead and use my Desi times Katie times Dose of Colors highlighter in the shade Mirame. This, just look at my face. Look at my face. I am low-key shook. It is so blinded and in your face, but I love it so much. I do think they have it on their website still. I'm not sure, but please go ahead and check. So to finish up the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and place the two same yellow colors underneath my eyes and just blend it in. And for the lips today, I'm going to go ahead and use my Urban Decay lip liner in the shade Conspiracy. And for lip gloss, I'm going to go ahead and take my Anastasia lip gloss in the shade Vintage. But that's everything I have for you guys. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this look. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you guys next time.